Joe Burrow, the star quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals, has officially made a monumental move to the Dallas Cowboys, signing a groundbreaking 4-year contract worth an estimated $180 million. This shocking decision has sent shockwaves through the NFL world, and as we sit here today, Cowboys fans are undoubtedly celebrating the potential transformation of their beloved team. The move signifies much more than just the acquisition of a new quarterback. It marks the dawning of a new era for the Dallas Cowboys. For years, the Cowboys have been mired in playoff disappointment and inconsistent quarterback play, but with Burrow now in the fold, the team suddenly finds itself poised to become one of the most formidable forces in the league. This contract places Burrow among the highest-paid quarterbacks in NFL history, and the implications are far-reaching, not just for the Cowboys, but for the entire NFL landscape. The Dallas Cowboys have long been known as one of the most high-profile franchises in all of sports. With an ever-present spotlight on them, the expectations have always been sky-high. Yet despite having talented rosters year after year, the Cowboys have struggled to return to their glory days of the 1990s. Much of this failure can be attributed to inconsistency at the quarterback position. While Dak Prescott has been a solid presence under center, there has always been a sense that he wasn't able to get the Cowboys over the hump. Despite having several playoff appearances during Prescott's tenure, the Cowboys have continually fallen short of reaching the Super Bowl. This left the front office with a difficult decision: continue to ride with Doc or make a bold move to secure a true superstar quarterback. Enter Joe Burrow. Burrow's rise to prominence has been nothing short of spectacular. From his days as a high school quarterback in Ohio to his college days at LSU, where he won the Heisman Trophy and led the Tigers to a national championship, Burrow has always been regarded as a player with extraordinary potential. His poise, accuracy, and leadership were apparent early on in his career, and when the Bengals selected him as the number 1 overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, it was clear that he would be the future face of their franchise. His rookie season was rocky, as he suffered a devastating knee injury, but Burrow came back even stronger the following year, leading the Bengals to the Super Bowl just 2 seasons later, a feat that had eluded the franchise for decades. Burrow's success didn't just stop at the Super Bowl appearance. He had become a fan favorite and a symbol of hope for a city that had seen little success in recent decades. His resilience and competitive spirit made him one of the most promising young quarterbacks in the league, and it was clear that he was ready to lead any team to a championship. For the Cowboys, the opportunity to bring in a player of Burrow's caliber was too good to pass up. While many may have thought it was improbable that Burrow would ever leave Cincinnati, the Cowboys proved that they were serious about building a championship-caliber roster by locking down their franchise quarterback for the next 4 years. The deal itself is a game-changer for the Cowboys. At $180 million, the contract makes Burrow one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the league, and the reported $50 million signing bonus further solidifies the Cowboys' commitment to him. This kind of investment signals to the rest of the NFL that the Cowboys are willing to go all in on their Super Bowl aspirations. In addition to Burrow's individual skill set, he brings with him a winning mentality that is difficult to quantify. The Bengals may have failed to win the Super Bowl in 2022, but Burrow's leadership and ability to perform in clutch moments were on full display throughout the season. There's no doubt that these qualities will translate well to a Cowboys team that has frequently faltered in high-pressure situations. Burrow's presence will raise the overall level of play on the offensive side of the ball and will likely have a positive impact on other players in the locker room, especially the wide receivers and offensive line. One of the most exciting aspects of Burrow's arrival in Dallas is the synergy between him and the rest of the Cowboys' offensive weapons. The Cowboys already boast a talented group of playmakers, including wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, who has established himself as one of the best young wide receivers in the NFL. The addition of Burrow, a quarterback known for his precise passing and ability to read defenses, could elevate Lamb's game to new heights. Additionally, veteran receivers like Michael Gallup and Brandon Cooks will also benefit from Burrow's pinpoint accuracy. For years, the Cowboys' offense has been plagued by inconsistencies, but Burrow has the ability to bring everything together and turn this unit into one of the most dangerous in the league. This is an offense that, with Burrow at the helm, could easily be among the top 10 in the NFL. However, it's not just the passing game that will benefit from Burrow's presence, it's also the running game. With a strong offensive line and an explosive running back in Tony Pollard, Burrow's ability to keep defenses honest with his play-action game will open up even more opportunities for the running back. The Cowboys' offensive balance will be enhanced by Burrow's versatility, as he can make all the necessary throws both in and outside the pocket. His calm demeanor in high-pressure situations and his ability to read defenses at an elite level will help the Cowboys avoid the offensive hiccups that have often plagued them in the past. While the offense is sure to see significant improvement with Burrow under center, the addition of Burrow also gives the Cowboys a major boost in terms of leadership. Throughout his career, Burrow has been praised for his ability to lead by example. Whether it's his work ethic on the practice field or his ability to remain calm in crunch time moments, Burrow's leadership qualities have earned him the respect of his teammates. In a franchise like the Cowboys, where big personalities often clash, Burrow's composed nature and ability to galvanize his teammates will be invaluable. The Cowboys have had several high-profile leaders over the years, but Burrow's maturity and presence in the locker room will elevate the overall team culture. With Burrow in the fold, the Dallas Cowboys have suddenly become one of the most complete teams in the NFL. On the defensive side of the ball, the Cowboys already have one of the most talented units in the league, led by standout players like Micah Parsons, Trevon Diggs, and DeMarcus Lawrence. Parsons, in particular, is one of the most dominant pass rushers in the NFL, and his ability to disrupt opposing quarterbacks will make life much easier for Burrow. The Cowboys' defense should provide Burrow with the necessary support to succeed, and with a quarterback like Burrow leading the way, the Cowboys have the potential to build a championship contender that can compete with the best teams in the NFL for years to come. But while Burrow's signing is a huge win for the Cowboys, it also raises questions about the future of Dak Prescott. Prescott, who has been the face of the Cowboys franchise for several years, now finds himself in a precarious position. The Cowboys have already invested heavily in Prescott, who is under contract through 2026, but with Burrow now in the mix, there's a chance that Prescott could be moved to another team. Several teams around the league, including the Washington Commanders, Indianapolis Colts, and Las Vegas Raiders, could be interested in acquiring Prescott if the Cowboys decide to go in a different direction. However, it's also possible that Prescott could stay on as a backup, providing the Cowboys with a veteran presence behind Burrow. Regardless of what happens with Prescott, there's no doubt that Burrow's arrival has made the Cowboys' quarterback room one of the most intriguing in the NFL. Looking beyond the 2025 season, the Cowboys now find themselves in prime position to make a Super Bowl run. With Burrow under center, the team has a legitimate chance to compete for a championship in the next few years. The NFC is filled with talented teams, but few have the combination of offensive firepower and defensive strength that the Cowboys now possess. The addition of Burrow elevates them to the top tier of NFL teams, and it's hard to imagine a scenario where they aren't serious contenders for the Super Bowl. This move may have been a long time coming, but it's clear that the Cowboys are all in on their championship aspirations. In conclusion, Joe Burrow's decision to sign with the Dallas Cowboys is a monumental shift in the NFL landscape. The Cowboys, who have long been seeking a franchise quarterback who can lead them back to the Super Bowl, have found that player in Burrow. His skill set, leadership qualities, and ability to perform in clutch moments make him the perfect fit for a Cowboys team that is ready to take the next step. With Burrow at the helm, the Cowboys are poised to become one of the most dominant teams in the league, and their championship window has just opened wide. Burrow's move to Dallas has set the stage for what could be a new era of success for America's team. As the 2025 NFL season approaches, the eyes of the football world will be firmly fixed on the Cowboys, and with Joe Burrow leading the charge, it's clear that they're ready to make their move toward greatness.